What up, YouTube? All right, that was whack. My bad. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy. All right, let me just chill with the exaggeration. Anyways, though, what's going on, y'all? We're back from vacation. I want to talk this game and shit. We back on the grind, and I've been out, and there's been some great fucking gaming news popping while I was gone. So we need to keep up. Now, I did live stream Madden last night. I will be live streaming Madden today alongside the Uncharted Lost Legacy DLC, which is gonna drop tonight. So make sure you guys come through to that. We also have Call of Duty World War II beta, which I'll be live streaming Friday night after work. The shit is gonna be fucking bananas. So make sure you guys come through to that. Now, we gotta talk about this shit. We got to talk about this. So Madden 18, the trial for Xbox One, is out for a few days now, and I want to play it. I'm like, yo, I'm on this. I'm playing it. It is what it is. Now, I know with the game, I know Madden every year is always feeling the same, this and that, but they introduced a story mode called the Longshot. Now, what's funny is EA didn't really announce how the story works until Operation Sports really announced it. When they said, yo, there's really not any playable story, it's like a quick time event, I knew there was something wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some playable parts, but no, it is not what you guys think. Madden 18 story mode is like Until Dawn or Heavy Rain style, but even worse, in my opinion. You don't really just move around and walk around. It's literally sequence of events that happens in this gentleman's life. A gentleman named Devin Wade. He wants to play in the NFL as a quarterback. Now, what happens in this game is extreme quick time events. So, you know, cutscenes and whatnot. It's all like a little cutscene movie. And certain things happen, and it's going to require you to participate by pressing certain buttons to really fulfill that piece of the game to see where you move along. That sounds cool. But a lot of us expected to have a playable story, a gameplay story where now you are on the field and you're playing every time. It's not like that entirely. You have some part where you might participate, but it's not like that entirely. I'm extremely disappointed because I'm like, yo, every year Madden can now add to this. They can add crazy sequences. They can add little perks here and there to that person in a story where if you get injured too much, you might have to leave the league early. You may have to do so much different things, whatever position you want to play. Even if you have to play quarterback, the fact that you get to control someone, there's a story mode, you get to do upgrades, there's a lot of shit. It is not like that at all. It is not. It's a playable movie, basically. Now, don't get me wrong. If you watch the whole thing, you'll be like, yo, that wasn't bad. It's very cliche because this is something similar to what happens in early movies or 90s movies with, you know, the child wanting to become something and then, you know, the father's trying to help him and he tries to tell him, follow your dreams, son. Shit like that. It reminds me of that. But it's not bad. The problem is it's not really as playable as what many of us thought. So, I mean, I came into this understanding that, but I didn't get a chance to play the Longshot at E3. So now that I played it or watched it, I'm like, fuck, this was a missed opportunity. You have FIFA with a story mode and you get to play at least. Yo, there's so many things, there's so many ways they could have went about this. Like, there's so many routes they could have taken this. And this would have been something amazing. At this point, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a pointless mode, man. Honestly, I don't care. Like, you could disagree. You could disagree and say, nah, this was great. It's a cool iteration. It's a cool feature, I guess, a little movie sequence, whatever. And they got some actors that you probably are familiar with. But really break down and say, oh, was this necessary? A playable quick time event movie? Nah! Nah, like, like a real talk, real talk. I'm asking you guys real serious shit right now. If you play this, really, you could comment below. This is a cool feature. That's dope. They could add a little story just for, you know, little bonuses. But they should have then just worked on the career mode of Madden and really gave us like our own character with like a mini story. At least add features like UFC did where, you know, if you get banged up too much, you might have to end your career faster. Do something else. Add more to that. You just wasted resources in Madden adding the Longshot because it really doesn't do nothing different. It's almost like you forced a quick time event movie into this game. Personally, it's what, 2 hours, 3 hours? You can't skip the cutscenes, so it makes it seem like it has some length to it. But honestly speaking, it is not something to be hyping over. It's really not. It's not like you get to play as Devin Wade and you can play years of his career like my career similar to that. I would have preferred them go the NBA Live route. Now I love what Live is doing. The one they have, and it's called a street in the league. If they had something similar like that in Madden, that would be great, because then it would try to force Madden to change a little bit, try to play some street football alongside with playing in the league and having different separate, like it have separate levels and separate upgrades, and try to really innovate that way. I personally think that would have been amazing. That would have been extremely different for Madden. Having them to have a different upgrade system, different leveling system, had they introduced that feature of the league in the street. I think that would be great. This long shot thing ain't terrible, but it isn't necessary for Madden. Now, if the story, the career mode, playable, I'm talking about from all 16 games being playable, that would be great, but it's nothing like that. So personally, this is kind of pointless for me. Why am I watching a movie and participating in quick time events? I want to play throughout the whole 16 games. I want to be a part of this whole shit. I don't want to watch it. That's just my opinion. Please, you have to really stop the bias. Stop being fucking fanboys of shit and really look at it. Now, this ain't shitty. This ain't trash. The long shot ain't trash. It's just not necessary in my opinion. Like, we need fixes in Madden. We don't need extra shit that isn't necessary in Madden. Truth be told, we need linemen to be fixed. We need the zones to be fixed. We need safeties to be fixed. We need aggressive catches to be dubbed. We need certain features. We need certain things fixed. Now, overall, I'm having my first impressions on Madden. I'm having a fun time playing it, of course, but there's some things here now I would like for them to fix. My issue is just long shot, but alongside from that is just what they could have done better with long shot, because this is not really something most Madden fans wanted. We want a story mode with our player, or even if this was Devin Wade, the main character of the game, we would have loved to seen something brought to that where we get to participate in every game freely, not like quick time events. That's just my opinion though. But like I said, I will be live streaming the game later. If you guys have any more questions, please comment below or come through to the live stream. I know I sounded goofy and funny, but that's just how it feels. It's goofy. It's funny. But it's your boy 3MG, and I'm out of here, and his name is Jonathan. I'm sorry. I'm out of here, y'all. It's your boy 3MG. Peace.
Oh yeah, I told ya, the weather's cold, we're getting older. Things even change when it gets colder, but we'll move on just like a moment. The sun is scarred, the sun's summer. Those were the days.